Well, state lawmakers are once again pushing a bill in South Carolina they say would help prison inmates return back into society. It would let nonviolent offenders do litter cleanup and light road work in exchange for reduced sentences. The quote inmate bill failed to make it through the state legislature last year, but officials refiled the bill just yesterday. That was Sheriff Wright speaking on behalf of that bill, and it's backed by several sponsors from the upstate. Now, state lawmakers feel the bill would help prison overcrowding and save the state money by allowing nonviolent offenders to work off some of that time.
That's right. And Fox Carolina's Jarvis Robertson met with one of the bill's sponsors and joins us live in Greenville County with more on this. Jarvis?
Diana, if this bill was to pass state legislation, we'd see more workers on the side of the highways and interstates. We're talking about prison workers now. Today I spoke with State Representative Mike Burns. He tells me that over a 10-year period, the state could save millions of dollars. Now, this bill seems to be getting a lot of bipartisan support. However, there's one main cause that could stop it dead in its tracks.
Some trepidation has come up on supervision, needing some more money to supervise some of the inmates.
House Bill 3971 would give nonviolent offenders the opportunity to work off up to 50% of their prison sentence through a work release program.
They would volunteer to come into the program. It's not mandatory, and the judge would then have the leniency if they signed up for this program to put them in it.
For some, that seems like a fair trade, but with the shortage of officers in the state's correction system, some worry it would be hard to keep a watchful eye on the inmates.
A little bit of extra supervision to oversee these, and another important part of the bill, nobody will be able to get near the inmates when they're out.
There would need to be a heavy focus on staffing or pay increase to make this happen due to the elevated number of nonviolent offenders in the system. Without the proper supervision, the work release program could lead to even more troubles for the department and inmates.
Director Sterling is worried about is people approaching the inmates and him not having enough supervision, and somebody could come up with cell phones or some kind of illegal substances.
Although there's a lot of trust that would be put in the inmates, last year when he backed the earlier version of the bill, Spartanburg County Sheriff Chuck Wright told us he feels some people should be given a second chance at life.
Everybody that's in jail are not bad people. They just make bad choices or in a bad circumstance and just don't make the right choice.
Now, Representative Burns also told me that it costs around $60 to house inmates a day. Now, the session, they do work on a 2-year session, so even if this bill was to pass, it's still going to take some time before it went into law. Reporting live in Greenville County, I'm Jarvis Robertson, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.